Well, here in Lloydminster, a local nonprofit group in our city is looking to gain a long-term lease for property it has been using for decades. But as our Brittany Mckee explains, it's having some difficulty signing a lease longer than 1 year.
The Lloydminster Off-Road Riders have been in existence since the 1970s. The club has approximately 200 riders ranging from 4 to 50 plus in age.
The club is a motocross club. We have kids, it's kind of a two-tiered system, so people can just come out and ride on a daily basis, or we have an aspect where we have a race team. So those kids race in the Saskatchewan series or the Midwest series, and they race every weekend from April to September.
The club would like the city to lengthen its lease to provide stability for future improvements.
Our issue is, how do we plan for the future of our club when we only have a 1-year lease? So I really would like council to consider a longer term lease. I did speak at council. Cold Lake has a 25-year lease with their city.
There's some other work that needs to be done in the drainage ditch, and that's part of some work that's going to be ongoing this fall with the city for stormwater. So there's several factors that play into this and need to be taken into account, and that's what city administration will bring forward.
The city is anticipating a new wastewater treatment plant in the future, and with the track being located so close to the current plant, they are unsure if they can accommodate a longer lease.
I don't think they understand. We just can't pack this up and take it somewhere else. This track costs over $100,000 to design, and it just can't be packed up and put to another piece of land.
Mckee attended council on July 10th with a few requests, and the club is currently waiting to hear back from council with any decisions.
The administration will bring the options, and there'll be various options, I'm sure, brought forward as there usually is. They'll look at all the sides that were presented and gather the information and bring it back to council for a decision.
Brittany Mckee, Newcap News.
Well, Dancing on the Border is back for this year's summer camp, where instructors and students have gathered from across the country. Ezra Bashir has more.
Some of the best dance instructors in Canada have landed right here in the border city to give eager dancers an unbelievable opportunity to tap, jazz, and hip-hop.
If I were to go to a convention, there's like 200 kids in a room, so it's really nice to come here and work with like amazing choreographers and like get like personal feedback from them and get like an almost one-on-one experience, because there's not nearly as many kids. There's like 9 of us or 8 of us in this right now, so it's super awesome to get to know them and make those connections.
The event initially began as a dance festival and branched out to create a summer camp for young dancers.
Who doesn't want to dance? And to be able to have this caliber of instructor to come to us here is just fantastic. I mean, these people teach all over the world.
While the dancers are having fun, the instructors are looking towards the future.
Last year, there's a lot of heart here in Lloydminster, so it's great to come out here and see what the next generation believes and what they're into and what their technique is like.
The camp is 4 days long, and this Saturday, the dancers will showcase all that they have learned for their friends and family.
Learning from new people. I love learning choreography and dances from other people, because then it's something I've never done and it helps me grow and get better and discover what new choreographers that I love and would love to take class from. So that's my favorite part.
Ezra Bashir, Newcap News.
Well, from that dancing showcase to beef exhibitions, there's no shortage of events to keep busy around the border region. We have all the details in this week's What's Happening. Now, we're already past the halfway point on the Canadian Junior Angus show, but there's still some time to catch the confirmation classes, as well as the banquet, auction, and dance on Saturday night. But if Angus isn't your beef, then catch the Shorthorn show here at the Lloyd X grounds next week, July 26th to 28th. It'll feature all the same things. There's public speaking, there's confirmation classes, there's judging, and of course, there's food right here at the Lloyd X grounds. Now, many of us have seen the shows on TV, so you think you can dance Dancing with the Stars? Well, why not watch some locals who know they can dance? Dancing on the Border has had their summer camp this whole week, and they've brought in instructors from all across the globe to teach their students. Now, all of those 40 students will be ready to show off their skills this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. at the Vic Juba Theatre to show you what they've got. Now, while you're out here enjoying all of the agriculture shows at the Lloyd X grounds, then why not listen to some good old country music, such as Josh Turner and his new album, Deep South, that features some of his favorites, Hometown Girl and Lay Low. All you have to do is send us your name and daytime number to tvcontests@newcap.ca. And as always, we'd like to thank John with Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the music. And if beef or dance shows aren't your thing, then why not watch some extreme motocross action? The Provincial Motocross Series is happening this weekend at the Lethal Racing Motorsports facility just east of Lloyd, and all you have to do is pay a small entry fee to get in. Well, whatever you choose to do this week, I hope you have a good one. I'm Brian Lentz, and that is what's happening.
This is Newcap Sports.
The Lloydminster Xtreme season may be over, but the team took one last opportunity to be together on the concrete of Russ Robertson Arena with a fun practice. The Xtreme have 3 players moving on, and this was also their last chance to play a sport they love with a team they've enjoyed playing on.
It's just a good experience. It's a fun time. Everyone takes it serious and competitive lacrosse, and I don't know, I just had a great time playing.
Oh, well, they're a very welcoming team. Came here and really enjoyed it. It's a fun team, great atmosphere, hardworking team, and just loved it.
Dulle, he was a great addition for us. Somebody that came in, we had no idea about him. He came in and he's been great since day one. And Cooper, I've had him for the last 3 years. He's been a great guy around the dressing room. He does great things on the floor for us. He's definitely going to be missed just as a personality and as a teammate.
Despite the talent he's losing, Murray is confident about what he's got on his bench next season.
I would say we do have some people that are coming up that are going to step right in. We're not going to miss a beat. We're not going to be a team that's going to go to the basement all of a sudden. I think we're plenty deep. We should be good for years to come. Hopefully next year we can break that second round bubble.